Okay, now we're going to talk about the defenders. Essentially, when the ball proceeds down the field this way, our offenders are taking the ball down the field, these defenders are going to cross this midline and pinch in a little bit and stay in contact with the ball, but not so far that if this ball dribbles out, it will dribble past them. What they want to see, what we want them to be able to do is if it dribbles out, they can make contact with this ball and bash it right back in to the goal area for our offenders to take it in and shoot. Okay? What I don't want to see is these defenders drifting back way back here and having a chat. Okay? Hey, how's your weekend? Yeah, great, whatever. Don't want to see this drifting. Okay? If you do that and a ball comes dribbling out, who's going to take it? One of their offenders. And he's got a free pass all the way down our field. Here, guess what? We should have been putting pressure on him every step of the way to slow him down. Now he's basically in our grill, ready to shoot. Okay? These defenders must push up. We call it pushing up. And our coaches are going to yell from the sideline, push up, push up. It means that you are way too far back here. You need to get in contact with the play. Doesn't mean overcommit. I don't want you all the way over here trying to shoot at the goal. Okay? But I want you behind your offenders. Your offenders are way up here shooting, hopefully. And the defenders are going to stay in contact, waiting for that ball to dribble out and bash it right back into play. Okay? Now, let's say the ball is traveling and you have a carrier and he's coming. You back up. You get in between him and the goal. And the sweeper, what's his job? The sweeper's job is to protect the goalie. It is not to put pressure on this ball. That is the defender's job. Defender is going to get in here, put pressure on it. The sweeper is going to come back, and he's going to be the secondary defense. He is not going to play the ball. He's going to stay behind. If this defender gets beat, of course he's going to play that ball and try to get rid of it. But the defender has priority. The defender should be getting that ball every time. And the sweeper can yell. You can, if you're a sweeper, you tell that defender, take ball, take ball, take ball. Put pressure on that ball. If he gets beat, the sweeper's there to slow him down, not even win the ball, okay? The sweeper should never get beat. The sweeper should always stay between that ball and the goal. What does that mean? If this guy's coming up a million miles an hour, this sweeper should be backing up pretty quick and staying between the ball and the goal. Why? Because if the sweeper is between the ball and the goal, this guy has no shot, correct? Then he's going to have to pass it to one of his friends, and hopefully our defenders are there to intercept that ball. All right? The sweeper's job, protect the goal, stay between the ball and the goal. Number one thing a sweeper should never do is get beat. How do you get beat? Overcommit. If you overcommit here, you're going to get beat, and what happens? It'll happen. This guy starts making a run. The sweeper needs to box him out. So you still stay between this goal, this ball, and the goal. Okay? So the sweeper is going to run in parallel with him. So let's say they're going like this. Sweeper's right here. Offender's here. This offender has no shot. You just stay right there with him. Okay? I don't care if you get beat. If he gets a little ahead of you, you stay with him. He has got to stop and turn to shoot. By then, once he does that, you are on top of him, and you are between the goal, the ball, and the goal. The biggest issue I see is a sweeper or a defender gets beat and they just stop. You never stop. You have to stay in defense. You get back, you get in contact with the ball, you either box them out, get between the ball and the goal. Okay? And that's what I want to see. All right, there you go. So sweeper is the second line of defense. Defender is very aggressive on this ball to begin with. I'm not saying you try to steal the ball, but you want to get there and put pressure on him so that he actually has to look up from the ball and dribble. If he has to look up at the ball and try to move around, guess what's going to happen? That ball is going to dribble out at some point to you, and you blast it to your offenders. He will essentially give that ball to you if you put the right amount of pressure on him, okay? If you get beat as a defender, you do not stop and watch the play occur. You get back as far as you can, and if the ball is traveling here, the defender should be running in parallel with the defender. Okay? Now, sometimes what I see is the defender will get the ball and he'll pass it across our goal. Not good. Why? Anybody here can shoot that ball. The defender should always be pushing the ball out to the outfield this way. Okay? Offense is going to go this way. So, if we have an offense trying to push the ball this way and you give them the ball toward the goal, they're going to say, thank you very much, I'll take that goal any day. All right? Defenders, pushing the ball out toward the outfield, and by that you're either running in parallel or you're kicking it. All right? Once the offenders take it, they're going to work it toward the goal. Do not help their offense get toward our goal. Okay? You are always trying to get that ball away from our goal. All right, great.